2023, more like 2763. Oh my god, this year sucks. I will tell you reasons why I hate this year. In my opinion, on January, I had to miss a day of work because of my doctor's appointment. On February, one day at work, it was raining so hard to the point where my job coach had to drive me home. On March, we replaced the carpets with wooden floors in my room. During the process, I lost all of my quarters, which I need to ride the bus to and from work. Can this month get any worse? The 3DS and Wii U e-shops got shut down. On April, my grandma told us we're going to switch back to DirecTV. I thought I had to miss Cartoon Network. On May, we switched back to DirecTV. But it wasn't long until I had to go to Arizona on Memorial Day weekend. This was the first time I went to Arizona in May. On June, I got a hate base for saying that criminal users don't exist and for saying that if you like this user don't trust him / her term counts as bashing opinions. I decided to get my act together the day I went back home from Arizona. Watched the first episode of BLPTM 10, and took off to Mexico the next day. I know how Logan Thurtuker felt when it was the month of his 10th YouTube anniversary. On July, my grandma kept falling down to the point where I wanted to go home. I got so angry to the point where I bashed Peter animated opinion on the Patrick Star Show. I did go home on the 27th and my grandma kept asking me for favors. On August, I had to hate Jay Kaiser and Jonah Campbell for a while. Since Brian the Plushie and Pokemon fan refused to cut ties with Jay Kaiser, Chad was pestering him and exposed him for every little thing he did. Shadow Phantom 6000 betrayed Super Banana Man by making a community post saying that men Super Banana Man think that criminal users don't exist and for saying that if you like this user don't trust him / her term counts as bashing opinions. I felt bad for Super Banana Man. And get blocks wishes he can steal Shadow Phantom 6000's Kit Kats. The day that Super Banana Man is no longer hated was a day that Shadow Phantom 6000 killed himself. I didn't want to hate on Jay Kaiser and Jonah Campbell anymore. Fusers are going to kill themselves for getting hated. On September, most of the Jay Kaiser fans are upset that I cut ties with him and bring up his past. Some of them cut ties with me. And EMAD 2000 was being Jay Kaiser's bodyguard. As a result, I started to like Jay Kaiser and Jonah Campbell again. Most of the Jay Kaiser and Jonah Campbell hates are pissed that I now like them again, and users cut ties with me. Even Thomas the Foxy the Fox 110 hater cut ties with me, and even bashed opinions on me. I was extremely upset over it. To the point where I wanted to kill myself. But I'm not going to do the exact same shit as Shadow Phantom 6000, because of him, users are going back to using the handle hate term. EMAD 2000 forced me to handle hate. I decided to not let my haters get to me and try out Flash Themes. Which is a website that I'm using right now. Brian the Plushie and Pokemon fan told EMAD 2000 to leave me alone. EMAD 2000 told Brian to stop being my bodyguard. Coming from someone who was Jay Kaiser's bodyguard. After Phonumber found out that I now like Jay Kaiser and Jonah Campbell again. He started to like me again when I admitted that bringing up people's past is wrong. By the end of the month, my internship ended. I will get a new job at some point. In October, I took 2 Metro buses to my day program twice a week. Jay Kaiser returned to YouTube after a 3-month hiatus. I was happy. Just when I thought this month was any better, my grandma took a nasty spill. And by that, she fell down very bad. To the point where she can't walk on her own anymore. She had to use a walker to walk around. She already uses a walker when she goes somewhere. But she needs to use a walker around the house. In November, my grandma fell down 3 times in one day. When my mom took me to Universal Studios, my mom left the Super Mario Bros. Wonder game at home. I really wanted to play that game when I get home from Universal Studios. I had to wait until I go to Arizona. In December, things have gotten so bad to the point where I can't live with my grandma in California anymore. Because she's getting too old to take care of me. And she has to take care of my uncle and aunt because they're over there losing their minds. And on the 11th, I got a call that everything will change forever. I even messed around missing going to the day program one last time because I thought the Christmas party was today. It was next week. And on the next day on the 16th, I moved to Arizona to go live with my mom. And after Christmas, my mom told me that I will be living with her from now on. The only thing I like about this year is where we switched back to DirecTV at my grandma's house and that's it. Thank God this year ended on December 31st, 2023 at midnight. And thank God it's in the past now. Do you know who likes this year? Dominic Contando, Thafts World, Javier Corona Lopez, SMK Productions, Said by, and Good for Yellow the legendary Hungry Tribal Chief. They told me to put them in a spot. But I can handle their opinions. Do you know who hates this year? Dante Zacaro the logo editor 2009, J Vargas, phone number, Elijah Animate, Multi-Arrest 91, and MTRGB Movies. Dante Zacaro the logo editor 2009 and J Vargas are the ones who requested me this rant. And all other users told me to put them in a spot. Do you know who's neutral to this year? Super Sought the Irish Pakistani boy 2K5. He told me to put him in the spot. But I can handle his opinion. 2023 sucks. And so does July 19, 2024, April 17, 2024 is so many times better than 2023. End of rant.